Cool. Okay. So we're doing the final. We're gonna try to do the final Shadowverse today. However, the first like 5-10 minutes of this stream are gonna be dice rolling. So if I go into mods, Shadowverse mod doesn't have any config. It just doesn't open anything. And the way that the Shadowverse mod works is that you get 3 random classes are chosen from 8. So, we played Havencraft. We didn't play all of it. You can see there's actually a pretty big chunk we didn't touch, but I think we got a lot of Havencraft. It had the temp HP, it had the Tenko Shrine. We had a lot of stuff going on in here. Obviously, there's more in here. We played Bloodcraft. Again, Bloodcraft has a good chunk of it we didn't experience, but that happens with a lot of mods. That had the Vengeance stuff. We had our Vengeance card that didn't work. But we did have some very powerful stuff coming out of this. We played Portalcraft. Portalcraft had the puppets, had the increasing stats bits. It had the Machina stuff that we were playing. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. It was quite strong. Ice Chill and Drake was there. We have played... Nope. We played Dragoncraft. Dragoncraft is about being big and about ramp. And also holdovers till next turn. And we've done Fairycraft, which is just called Shadowverse, but it's the Forestcraft. It's not actually. I don't think it's called Fairycraft. I think it's Forestcraft. But this has a lot of Fae stuff. It has some Storm stuff. But you can see like Fairy, play multiple attacks, Fairy, that Fairy. You know how a Fairy works. And we technically played Runecraft. However, you might notice the number of cards we've seen in Runecraft is null. There's 1 million cards in Runecraft and we haven't seen any of them. So, the combination we want to get to start today's stream, we want Shadowcraft. We don't know what's in Shadowcraft. We know it's got these 2 cuties. It looks like it has exhaust stuff from this is the starting card. It has literal skeleton. That's cool. But so we want Shadowcraft. We want Swordcraft. We don't know anything about Swordcraft. And we want Runecraft because Runecraft was around. It had the Earth Sigil stuff, but this card didn't work, and we never saw any more out of this. So, what this means is it's time to roll 1 million dice. What we are looking for is we want the 3 cards in our starting deck to be Insight, Undying Resentment, and Quickblader. Now, I tried doing this before the stream, but if you save and quit, I'll show you this. So we're gonna play standard Shadow Ascension. Let's go. So, we get 3 cards. Looks like we got Insight, Undying Resentment, and One-Off, damn it. If I save and quit right now, these 3 cards get removed from the deck. We just don't get them. So I would have to like go into combat 1. So technically there's only 2 that are new. We played with Insight before. The only 2 that are new are Shadowcraft and Swordcraft. So we have to get those. And I want to get Insight with them as the 3rd. If it goes on for too long, I'll accept not getting the dice roll on it, but it has to be Shadowcraft and it has to be Swordcraft because those are the only 2 new ones left. So welcome to the beginning of the stream. I already see a Majesty Lion, so we're fine. We're gonna take a ton of losses here. We're gonna tank my win-loss ratio with 1 billion abandons. I don't actually know if that counts on anything. Yep, see you. Yep, so we gotta, at the very least, we just gotta leave right there. So, I wish there was a way, if I were to request a feature in this mod, I would request a bit in config that lets me force XYZ as the choice. You know? That's and again, I apologize for not being able to do this off camera, but it just didn't work off camera, so like we couldn't save it. I would have had to have like just started the stream mid-run, and that like that defeats. I guess that would have been possible. But yeah, I like the idea of having the 3 random setup. I just wish that there were a way to force this. Yes, there is a. So if you're doing the math on our dice rolling here, we're rolling a 3 in 8, a 2 in 7, and then a 1 in 6. Those are the odds we're looking at on each one. Or if you want to take it in actual math terms, it's 8 choose 3 in a oh god, it's been too long since I've been in like advanced math, but it's effectively 8 choose 3. So again, I'll take 2 if we can just get the damn pair. I'll take that, but we have to get it. There's only 8 classes, that's correct. Hi, everybody, we're dice rolling. Just to the lion. That's still not the pair. That's Undying Resentment, but not. Yeah, you choose 3. So 1 in 56? Okay. At least the reroll's reasonably quick. Nope. Is it the same roll as last time? I wonder how these are determined. I guess I don't know how the RNG of Slay the Spire works, you know? Majesty Lion... Insight Fairy. Nope, those are 3 we've done. Nope. Insight, okay. Oh, 2 of 3, but it leaves out one of the ones we haven't played, so it's not keepable. We can keep Quick Blader and the Undying, but we can't keep Quick Blader Insight. So roll the dice. We're doing Ascension 1 instead of Ascension 2. Okay, Undying. Undying, Quick Blader, Fairies. Am I willing to take Undying, Quick Blader, Fairies? Yeah, probably. That's fine. We got 2 of the 3 that we wanted. I can't. Sadly, because of the way it works, we can only save 1 run unless I go do some stuff with config files. I'm not gonna do that, so... Anyway. These are the last 2 we haven't played. We haven't played Undying Resentment, we haven't played Swordcraft, or we haven't played Shadowcraft. I wanted Insight because Insight was from one we'd played before, but we didn't get a deep play in it. Maybe we'll do a 4th one. Maybe this is Chapter Final, and then we'll get Chapter Final Plus. You know how it be, right? Alright, let's take our options. Max HP plus 9, remove a card from our deck. We can't lose Starting Relic, because that's illegal. We can choose a rare colorless card. We could just remove a Strike and call that good. 95 HP. 95 HP is wild on this, by the way. That's way too much. Yeah, it looks like Exhaust Liking is our theme, and then of course we have You know, exhaust guard here. Damn. So this is an exhaustible neutralize, but with Vuln. And that's really damn powerful. Looks like officer is a keyword that has synergy with commander. Okay. Then of course, this is strike that's double. Oh my god, that upgrade's incredible too. All right, let's go ahead and remove a strike. Obviously, like, you know, removing a strike when we have attack is fine here. Let's get rid of one of these strikes. Well, we'll get better cards as we go. Let's take a look at our map. Looks like 3 is our maximum. If I take the big one, the line would be something like this. I can take the shop, but an early shop is kind of not. This is the mod with the downgraded. This is one of the only mods I know of with downgraded strikes. The reason they're downgraded makes sense. It's because we get an upgrade every turn, and they want to tamp down on the power of those upgrades for free. So the upgraded defend and upgraded strikes are -1. They are still normal, but I understand the choice. The only other mod I've played with bad strike defense was Thornton, which is also one of the only mods I just sort of stopped because it was clear that the idea of that mod was just kind of going to be counter to how this played out usually. Thornton wants you to just be able to throw away 4 of 5 runs, and is more of a challenge run rather than a anyway. The point being, we can make our choice. We can take the hard elite, or we can take our shop. We'll see how much cash we have when we get up there. I like having the shop as an option. All right, Fairy. And this gets us 3 cards exhausted immediately for Undying Resentment. And that's the end. I'm sorry, did I just kill a Maul worm with base deck? That wasn't even close either. Oh my goodness. Commander, deal 9 damage to all enemies. What is the synergy? Officer. So she's got, if the target has positive strength, reduced by 3 and you gain 3. Holy heck. So this is a card that is off in a number of fights, but it's not as many as you think. Plus strength is done a lot of times as a secondary effect on a number of monsters in order to make them unable to be farmed, in the sense that like there's an enrage going on. The most obvious is the cultist, but even something like that Maw we had, or the pair that is maybe we get Philostone and it's always good. Birds do it. The Cleric Knight does it. There's a lot that just have that sort of thing. Undying Resentment is a starting card I'm not super interested in. Let's grab this. It might be a dead card right now. We'll have to see. Could transform a... Oh, no, I already picked. Right, this is one where... Yeah, that's fine. We could have transformed a strike there, too. That was me kind of going in on a... Yeah, see, this will be fine. So, let's go upgrade Quick Blader. Whoa. Yo, my dude. Nice. They've got like, they've swapped over to glowy blades and cool hair. Alright. Every Act 3 boss has that sort of thing. Almost, again, a ton of boss enemies have it more than you would expect. My God. Wait. Skeleton is fairy? Skeleton is fairy. Yeah, skeleton is fairy. Fairies and skeletons is the same. Yeah, okay. I'm actually really happy to have that, because it looks like we have exhaust pile likers, and this puts a bunch of skeletons in the exhaust. And also, like, the multi-hit might be good. Every fairy includes a skeleton. Become cursed, regret. We do have the option of grabbing this shop up there, which wouldn't be bad. Sure, let's go for it. Meat on the bone? Alright, that keeps us rolling if things get really bad. Maybe we can get a remove card. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Alright. Meat on the bone. On the bone meat. Bone the on meat. Meat the on bone. Bone on the meat. On the bone meat. On the meat bone. The on bone meat. What do I want upgraded? This card feels like a wild upgrade. Undying Resentment. Fairy Circle turns Fairy Circle into the same power as Skeletons. Skeletons gets us... Yo! Look at this upgrade. So we got the Prince. And then the Prince becomes Dracula. Undying Resentment's a good choice, obviously. Quick Blader doesn't suck. I don't like that's exhausted. I'm gonna make Prince Catacomb stronger. Alright, we need to take the Quick Blader hit. We need to Quick Blader, Skeleton, 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 Undying Resentment. That's half your damn... Oofa! And we have a Vuln on next turn. This mod is very high power. I wonder if it's one of those that's balanced more specifically... Or, wait a minute. Okay, I have a question for you. If I play this first, do I get the strength? Or do I have to play it second? Damn it. That's fine. We learned. I took some extra damage for that choice. Fairies appropriate, please. Okay. That's fine. We can afford, especially with Pantograph, we can just afford the damage. It's free. Alright. Beatrice Undying Blue. Officer deals 16 damage, gain, and this changes to Zeta. What do you mean this changes to Zeta? Also, this is 16 damage for 2, but it's actually 1? Kokoro, Faithful Guide, draw a card. If you have a remove a debuff and draw some extra cards. I'll believe in Zeta. Alright, we should probably continue the upgrading on our generators. This seems smart. And... yeah, alright. I will take the Sapphire Key there. Lantern's fine, but replaceable. Any energy relic does the same thing. You end up with one of those pretty quickly. Alright, so 8 damage here. Fairy Circle. do our damage, and we want to be playing the long game. We aren't going to just take 2 for no reason. Well, the thing is, it doesn't steal, by the way, that card. This card doesn't steal. It's reduced by 3 and you gain 3. So it had 2 strength. It reduced that 2 strength to -2, then it gained 2, and I went to 4. So if it was a non-strength gaining enemy, it would have just went in the negative, because strength can do that. Oh shit, we have Zeta. Well, we don't get to see Zeta. Whenever you play Naturia Great Tree, add Necrofauna to hand. Necrofauna randomly either deals 8, gains 6, or adds Naturia Great Tree to your hand. AKA, gains 8 or deals 6. Our alternative would be the skill that deals 30. You know what? Oh god, this doesn't do anything for us. We don't have Great Tree. I want Great Tree to work, but like that's such a nothing. I'd probably just take Deep Wood Anomaly because it's huge damage. I'd love this to work, but we don't have Great Tree. Well, the knob should have 0 strength at the end of all of it, because it should go from 2 to -2 up to 0 because I played a skill. I don't think I would pass because Deepwood Anomaly is a big enough damage that this is a pickable card. Especially upgraded, 40 damage for 3 is a good turn. Even like, obviously, this mod does more than that. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Necro Family, knowing that it's a dead card. We're gonna go ahead and try to get it to work. This changes to Zeta. Okay, skeletons and skeletons and skeletons and skeletons. Okay, so now Zeta gains 10 block and a random card costs 1 less this combat, then swaps over to Beatrice. Sure. Okay. So that's the setup on that card, is that it's a flipping card. It's either big block or big attack. Fairy, fairy, fairy. Full block. Attack. Doing a decent job here. We're about to hit the point of bad returns. Yeah, the one discount mechanic is that you have to have 2 to start. The other one is that it lets another card be played, which I think is an interesting direction to go with it. I'm gonna upgrade this because it lets me. Okay, so gain 10 block. This deals lethal damage, and I do total fan. We need to find some Naturia Great Trees then. I don't know how many there. Again, as someone mentioned, they went through and kind of checked out how many trees existed here, and the answer is few. Not as many as you'd want there to be. Like in the last one, every single faction had a 0-cost card that just said create the Great Tree, and that was a really important extant thing in order for the Great Tree to function, because it meant that every class had a way to, like, baseline get it. And there were a couple things. There was, like, Potion of Great Tree. There was Relic of Great Tree. Things like that. Well, you get 3 classes, so there's more of a chance there. Return to Zeta. Do you lose the upgrade every time you do that? Wide potion belt, hell yes. Add 2 fairies, double attack gets this. God damn. If we were the Machina Haver, this would be the card for us. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Autumn Blade. Autumn Blade has shown to be very powerful as we've played. Hey, friend. Not playing Resentment there might be a bit of a mistake, but... We get our free week. That actually works out. Never mind. Because we get the free week, we're okay. Skeleton and skeleton. It is funky to see upgraded cards that make normal cards. Normal cards. Yo! Okay, here it is. A basic card that gives us the Great Tree. Oh, and the upgrade's actually really good. It gives us 2 tree. Okay. If you already have tree, get tree. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. If I have to spend a potion here, that's a... Oh boy, I can just spend the ritual potion. This one's all over. Let's go ahead and do that. Please upgrade... And we'll pass. Oh, that upgrade should have been on anything else, because obviously I was playing anything else there. That's fine. This, and then we have all the fairies and skeletons in the world. I feel like I'm going to wait, and I'm going to use this hand as the actual attacker. However, we want to... Fairy... Okay. So now we're on turn. We're gonna upgrade Lupin. So we get 2 tree. You are having the power of the Great Tree. That's, you know, normal turn 1. I guess we had plus strength there, but, you know. Oh, that didn't matter. Okay. Deal X damage. Heal X times 2. Huh. That's actually nifty. Ooh, okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm in on an X spell. That's that neat. So, like, a big heal. This is like, you know, better strike, X spell. It's not Whirlwind because it doesn't do everything, but that's still neat. We had a couple things that liked healing. This looks like it's from Shadow. This stun is too expensive for us to play right now. We'd have to upgrade it. And we already have a copy of... Our friend here, I don't know her name because I can't read behind the... Yeah, Vampire Bite in X form. Like, you know, imagine we get a Chem-X, right? That looks good. We want to kill one of you. Who needs to die? And then we just Nightmare Devour. Because, like, yeah, we're going to take damage, but we heal. We healed. That's like blocking, you know? Nature's blocking. This mod is good. I like the design on it. It's a little strong and, like, it has some issues. There's some cards that don't work, and that's always sad within a mod. Oh, I have question card now. Nice. Fetch a commander, costs 1 less. The block of all cards in your hand increased by 6. I'm sorry. Playable if exhaust pile is at least 5, so you can't play this if you don't have 5 cards in exhaust. However, skeleton and skeleton and skeleton and skeleton. Also, it does Vuln before the 20 damage? So is this gonna do 28 for 0? Like, is it gonna do 7x4? It's not gonna, obviously, you know. Another victory for Fairies indeed. Okay, so we want some more things that exhaust. Good thing that does, the Looping Axeman makes these trees that exhaust. This exhausts, we have a good number of things that get out of our deck on usage. I think Axeman is probably our best upgrade, singularly, because we want the double tree on it. That's even card draw on the Axeman, which is really nice. Obviously, this upgrade is good. Autumn Blade is an upgrade I'll take at some point. Necro Impulse upgrades to do wild stuff. Lubelli is going to be something we want to upgrade for just cost reasons, but the 2 trees here basically makes this say draw a card. It becomes like a sort of Pummel Strike with different effects. Alright, we get 1 free turn. Let's see what we get here. Looks like I'm just going for damage. That's fine. Yeah, in this one, it's an exhausting skill. In the previous, it was a power. Obviously, as a power, we used it for evil. Well, you know what I mean. We used it for some wild nonsense that basically shouldn't have been its intended usage. Skeleton and skeleton and skeleton and skeleton. Deal 8 damage and then randomly do one of the other effects. And the other effects sometimes are just make the sometimes it just makes the tree again. It's turn 1. I know I played 7 cards off the top, so that's like, let's say that's an extra turn. Pop the colorless potion leave her hand. You know what? That's a fun idea. Smart play. Duetic, you're thinking with portals. You're thinking power. Fetch a card that costs as much as your remaining energy. Heal 4, draw 1, upgrade your hand. Deal 36, apply 2 Vuln, a commander. And Deal 25. When you play a Machina card, gain 1 this combat. Will act once last for each Machina card. So this is the Machina Hell Zone. I'm probably just going to take a Luna here, which is, Oh, is this the child who is the Shadowcraft, character? I think this is the child who is the Shadowcraft character. As dead parent ghosts. Anyway. We can't pick Velvet Choker in a deck with Skeleton. I think it's a Black Star. Obviously, Empty Cage is also, like, fine, removing a defend and a strike. I don't hate that. But here we are again. It's, you know, Act 1 Black Star in a Ascension 1 run. Can't really say no to that. Alright, can we get like an early enough shop? Yes, we can, right here. Let's take a look at the line. We got 1 everywhere. We got 2 everywhere. Looks like this is the only line that has a 3rd fight. Let's go ahead and see what this line entails. It's no shop. Oh, dear. Okay. I don't hate it. Let's see if maybe we'll get one in the 5,000 question marks. Always want to go hunting. It's fun. You can take the upgrade. Okay, million block. Necro Impulse I don't think is playable right now. Oh! It's still gonna be 1 off. This power is way more powerful than we thought because the initial card is 0, deal 8 damage, then it can either deal extra damage, block, or get another tree, which just does the thing again. Yeah. That's enough to kill. And he full heal, nice. We want some more exhausting in the deck. Another X spell. Apply 2 weak, deal 7 damage, add Nicola to discard. We don't know Nicola. Oh, no, this is Nicola. Okay, so this is like an exhaust card that plays as not an exhaust card? Is that seriously what we're doing here? I'm gonna take the X spell. We're gonna just assume that Chem-X is showing up in 3 moves. I believe in Chem-X. Upgrade all strikes or defends or remove a card from your deck. I think we just want to keep removing. The upgrades really don't go like... Faction Hazard is a really good title. You're absolutely right. I think we want to remove because, like, upgrading these is fine, but, like, they're just junk cards, you know? 2. Hey, buddies. You're probably getting my weak potion. 4, 2, 1. Exploiter. Okay, can I, like... One off. Okay. -2 decks. Alright. It's fine, we can heal off damage like this in this deck. We have a couple ways of healing in the deck that are once per fight, but, like, that's fine enough. You know, we can go ahead and upgrade our Luna. Okay. So let's see. Is this going to deal 4x or is this going to deal more? I want to know, like, if it'll deal 16 or if it'll deal more. Okay, the fact that it says Vuln after is not, like... I think this is just lethal. Yeah. Alright. Weak. Prudent General. Whenever you play a card, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Whenever you play a card... I kind of like... was it Zotham? I like 1,000 Cuts in a deck that has fairies and skeletons. It makes your fairies and skeletons more powerful. Okay. Ain't nobody sad to have Tori. Hey! Alright. Now is the Chemex here. Damn.
You want it?
Draw 2 cards, add a skeleton and a zombie to your hand. We definitely want Vajra.
It's yours, my friend.
I think we... Do we take... This is an Act 2 egg. This is early enough that egg is probably good. But egg is actually worse for us because we have upgrades for free. So, like, I don't care about it as much. Like, I upgrade a card every turn, so, like, who cares? Right? Between that and the Luna, like, we have a lot of upgrades going. Maybe I just buy the med kit for, like... More upgrades is better, you're not wrong. But, like, is it worth 250 gold? Is it better than, like, remove a card in med kit, right? Like, opportunity cost wise. I don't think I don't know what a zombie is. Gens 2022. Maybe we just wait for that Chemex. The 4 block, 4 damage. No, it can't just be better skeleton. Rope. Bomb. We'll take the card removal and leave. Trio. Thank goodness for having weak immediately. I think we can play that because we have Nightmare Devour. Oh, we have like some dead enemies here. Yeah, Prince Catacomb. Alright, let's do some math. Nightmare Devour or Necro Impulse has to be played at the end of my turn. Or the Lupin Axeman would do it, I suppose. That gets us the 5th, so I don't have to play. Okay, so we've got 13, 13, which is 26, 36. So if I throw everything back, they're dead. And then I Necro Impulse front. Because this is 12, 22, plus 26, which is 48. Oh, and we get a freebie in here, too. And there's the dead, and then we get damage you. We're not going to be making it around again, so I don't really care. Tori. Okay, full block. That felt good. That worked out like really, really powerful. It is even literally just 1,000 cuts. That's what it's called. You got it, boss. Frozen egg and wide ornithopter. Hell yes. Arthur Knight King. Grab 4 officers. They cost 0. We can get a Zeta. We can get 2 fairy plus. Or we can get innate fairies. I like innate fairies. That's free fairies from the government. That's not true. I don't think the fairies come from the government. Much like the skeletons that also do not come from the government. Basically, the question is if I feel like fairy. I feel like. Okay, so let's go ahead and smith. I think we had said that. Honorable. We have a number of them that need the upgrade. I'm gonna take this one and get Lubellion going. This card's wild. I guess, like, if they're gonna have the payoffs for the Great Tree, they better make them good, right? Oh. Fairy. We'll upgrade Luna because Luna upgrades the whole hand, actually. Fairy and fairy and fairy, fairy, fairy and fairy and fairy, fairy. Goodbye. Deal 46 damage to all enemies. Add 2 burns to your hand. Okay, a zombie is 4/4, and we get 1 off of this if we want. Okay, if they upgrade you have more, I'd be more on that. I'm okay adding another Necro Impulse. It's a little awkward that it takes a little while to get them going, but with the innate fairy, we're invincible. With the innate fairy generation, like, we don't take damage very often. So anything under 5 is actually 0, which is pretty good. I think I literally want to upgrade the defend here. Okay, we got it to 5 with the weak. Nice try. I'm fucking invincible. Like, what do you want from me? Oh, that should have just been Luna. Holy shit, this card whips. What a good card. So Leonidas and is that Roland the Incorruptible? The problem is we don't have the 4th energy for Leonidas. That's our current issue. Like we don't have a way to play Leonidas, which is a bit of a pain. So if I picked that card, it'd be dead for a little while. However, if we ever played it, the game ends, right? Like, I like triple buffer. That one's playable. We've seen a number of cards that like care, like that are like officers that tutor commanders, commanders that tutor officers. We haven't seen much past that. Again, if we had the energy relic, I would be super on that, but let's go ahead and upgrade the card that we play the most, which is Autumn Blade. Getting the 2nd week on this is the only thing you get off that, but now it's like guaranteed week for long. Oh wow, I have this in my opener? Okay. Cool. Upgrade Luna, so don't forget to upgrade Luna. That's a good upgrade. Alright, we're reaching the point where we're going to be able to steal strength a lot more consistently, by the way. 1,000 cuts with y'all out here is good. Luna. Play Luna. Play Quick Blade. Play Fairy. Damn. We still eat the buffers if they're Tory Tungsten, dude. As we kind of knew that. Bottled Tornado. Whenever you play a card this turn, the Hedgehog. God, this has some cool-ass cards. Officer Hedgehog, who's eating the sword to make... eat the sword to add the sword. Elf Song is an obvious choice, but it only is fairies, not skeletons. I'm actually interested in this because our things that generate fairies get us up to that hand size. And if we get enough of the innate things that give us fairies, we'll have the hand size. So I'm going to believe in that. Tornado, I'm going to go ahead and put Lubelli here. I'm going to put... That's actually a choice. Because if I put... Ham. If I put Ham here, like Wood Bramble's Ham is a starting turn. Lubelli down makes it so that if I ever draw, What Abby's text to Shadowverse is if 4 allied cards are played, this follower costs 9 less to play. Fanfare, 4 other allies and play destroy all other allies. Oh, why is that power not upgraded? Because I got the relic, actually, good question. I was thinking Bottle Tornado, it should have been. I was just thinking because I got the bottle tornado right there, but no. Alright, let's upgrade a Necro Impulse. Goodbye, Necro Impulses. I probably should focus on the bird. Oh, you're talking about the ones we were picking with Tornado. Yeah, that the ones in our deck are unupgraded still at the moment. Prickblader. Triple buffer. Even though this buffer doesn't do anything, I'm still putting up the buffers. Probably don't need them. Very funny. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Draw some cards. Whenever you play a card, to play a card, play a card. Whenever you play Elf Song, Leonidas, Kagero Sound Oldbound Sword. If exhaust is 10, it does damage on draw. Leonidas, I can just take the Elf Song and make Fairies more fairy. I don't hate that. We can take Leonidas knowing that that's something we can do. Roach is obviously real. Maybe we want one Roach, sure. All of those cards were real. That's the thing I'm really excited about there. Every single one of those is like a cool card. Nobody has strength right now. We're gonna vuln you. We're gonna... If I play another card, that's gonna be 28 or 29, which will be enough to kill. 29 plus 14. Cool. Thanks, Roach. Roach immediately paying off, and also 0 damage incoming. Thanks, Tori. Again, we're invincible. It's wild. 2 in exhaust. That's fine. Let's upgrade you. Oh, there is a fairy circle going. Let's go ahead and lead with the Axeman. Necrofauna. Play the weak. Necro Impulse is on. Beatrix is free. Let's go ahead and add some skeleton and skeleton and skeleton and skeleton. I will skeleton and skeleton and skeleton and skeleton until the end of time. Yeah, let's take this. Looks like we're not doing the Lord, but that's okay. Okay. What are you play a power heal to, huh? Alright. I think we want Lupin Axeman again. I know Steadfast Samurai looks really rad as just like Fate of Turn. Giant Pastures seems to be a card that's in a lot. But more, if we can have Lupine, you know, 2, that's really good. We get some more trees. Let's go ahead and smith Luna, so I don't forget to smith Luna. Yeah, Luna is the character I'm thinking of, because that's the mom and dad skeleton ghosts. That's the art I recognize Luna as. Alright, champ. I actually got to play that card, huh? I was kind of worried that Lord ahead of me was, like, not worth it, but, like, we actually do have a number of ways to get up to that pretty easily, so... Okay, we want that, so we're gonna Vuln, we're gonna this, and Tree, and this, and Fauna, and Tree, and this, and Tree, and this, and Tree, and this, and Fairy, and damage, and then 138. Is that all you got?
The Skeleton Fairy Alliance cannot be defeated.
They're another victory for skeletons and fairies.
Another victory for skeletons, another victory for fairies. This is the power of working people joining together.
It's
a beautiful
powerful.
thing. It's me, the person who loves skeleton but also loves fairy, and for so long it was hard to reconcile that. They seemed so different. But here, now, tonight, on your stream, I'm seeing like, oh, okay. Yeah. One. This close. And Hourglass?
And Hourglass. Oh. But yeah. We're learning that skeletons and fairies have more in common than different.
It's wonderful.
Add one roly-poly mark 1 to your hand. Alright. The roly-poly mark 1 is block, buffer, retain. We don't have any Machina cards to grab, though. Ooh! Letica wants us to have the Great Tree, and we do have the Great Tree.
Remove all buffs, you say? You wanna send them packing?
I do want to send them packing. What if the heart just forgot how to be invincible? You know?
Oh, yeah.
6 damage and heal. Add one-tailed fox until your hand until your hand is full. That's cute. Yeah, I wanna punch the heart. Okay.
Alas, no Philosopher's Stone.
No. Curse Key, though, fits our business. We only have, like, 2 more strikes defense left, and I kind of want that power.
Like getting that, getting our energy relic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the bird.
All right. 1, 2, 3. So this is our route. We get a shop. That's good. And we can have, like, 3 shops if we want them. It's a hefty amount of shopping. I am kind of fishing for that Chemical X. Okay.
Yeah, at this point we have 2 cards that would be pretty great with it.
Yeah.
Because Chemical X makes anything great.
Yup.
It's like, huh. Fancy that.
Okay, so... And the power of Tungsten Rod Tori is just... absolute.
Yeah.
Damage has just stopped being a thing that occurs. There we go. Hey, Cherokee Starfish, thank you very much for the raid. Do you have so many healing artifact relics you'll never need? Yeah. I want to find more skeletons. That's what I'm looking for now.
More skeletons.
Is Lightflying a buff?
I don't know. Want to find out?
Yeah.
You don't have the tree right now, although you are about to.
Yeah, I can get the tree here. So let's get the tree. And then... It's not.
It is not a buff. Alright, that's probably fair.
That one, of all the ones that, like, shouldn't be breakable, I think that one is fair as a choice to not. Don't know what a Steelclad Knight is. Elf Song is obviously fine. I'm just gonna believe.
We're gonna believe in Chemical X?
Yeah, I'm just gonna believe in Chemex.
I think that's reasonable.
Okay, so we've got...
Wow, no choice on your opening upgrade.
Alright, successfully taking 0.
That's a nice trick. Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of interesting science this run about what can be sent packing and what cannot.
Yeah. Getting here, for instance, if I could just remove thorns, that would feel pretty cool.
Right. And, like, can it... Because it adds the stacks 2 at a time. You know, it can probably still re-add the stacks. But...
Okay. Fetch a commander. Yeah, okay.
Put 5 cards in your hand.
You know?
Pretty good with Lord Atomos.
Yeah, Atomos wants that sort of thing, and it draws into.
I don't quite remember that Lord's name.
Lord
something.
Lord Atmos. Yeah, that's Lord Atme.
Atomy.
Definitely interested in more Bramble. Hey now, I remember this being really powerful when we had a way to do that before. I'm gonna go this and this. I'm gonna hold the rest of the money.
Yeah, we keep a healthy amount around for that delicious juice whose flavor we always crave.
Yes. Okay, so I actually want to go Fairies, then this, because that'll upgrade all Fairies. Not quite enough to be lethal, it's 2 off.
That's okay. Taking a little bit of damage is fine because you have so much healing and you're also currently at full,
Yeah.
very, very healthy 95 hit points.
We have so many ways of gaining health. Burn, bone meat. I'll take this. Okay, we want to go Vold on you.
Yeah, you got the
Yep.
tape here heals you. It's a lot of good stuff, and that's a full block.
Okay. Up, and now we're fetching our friend. Now let's get some. Let's get some skeleton in here.
Give him the big skeleton.
Big skeleton. Check pastures. Add 1 carbuncle sparks to your draw pile.
What? Why doesn't that just? Oh, because
Ah!
the upgrade rules. Okay, got
okay.
it.
The card is low power until you upgrade it, and then it becomes high power. I understand. This costs 1.
Yeah. Not a good draw late in the turn, but essentially only costs 1 energy.
Yeah.
Puts 4 cards into your exhaust pile. We're building up towards that magical 10.
Yeah, try to get to that quick. Oh! Alright! We've got some cash to
Oh, yeah.
use at our multi-shops.
Crime cash.
Hell yeah. Okay. Hi, buddy. Let's go ahead and... You're not attacking on 1. That's great. You are, but, you know... I don't believe you're attacking on 1.
I don't believe it.
Yeah,
Well, that's right. The red mask event doesn't make you lose the mask. You just need to have it.
Yep. This does't matter. The low power with the high power upgrade is nifty when we have the upgrade here. Yeah, can we like break on through? Okay.
Huh? I mean, that's a lot of block.
That'll keep us not taking damage here. Let's just have menaced by skeleton.
Nope. Get closer to that magic 10.
Yeah, and then basically doesn't matter. Yeah, 1 more turn and we'll have that because of our free fairies. Knight. Quick blade. Skeleton and zombie. I want to draw into Latica so that we can just eat away at the...
Yeah, I think that does cost a total of 3 energy, but it would presumably...
Yeah, like, because, you know, having our cards over here should...
Yeah, you have plenty of things to do with only 1 energy left.
Okay, now I don't think we could do it. I could draw into it off of Axeman, but that wouldn't be enough energy to play.
Yeah,
at all.
you wouldn't have...
So now we're just looking for number of attacks. I'm still trying to burn you down. Just because you're invincible. You know, you're intangible does not mean you're invincible.
Achievement unlocked, Ghost Puncher. They call him the Ghost Puncher.
And here's the reason the you know, fetch is so good. This happens every turn. Okay.
Ice cream also pretty fun.
What does that mean? Oh, draw 2 cards, but it doesn't refresh the deck. I believe is what that means. Well, tree. I'll just go ahead and get the key done now.
Tree contains house for fairy.
Bombs?
The 8 next 2 curses wouldn't be bad.
Yeah,
We have
and you definitely have enough money left over for Chemical X appearing later. Shuriken is just fine.
okay. I'm gonna leave the rest
Lamp oil.
because here we get to use the first side of it. It's like pre-buying a removal.
Okay,
All
and
right.
get another fairy tool.
Sure. You can have in the future. Beatrix. Buffer would be a fine one too to throw
Yeah,
out.
that's pretty funny to send into the future.
Anyway, skeletons powering up.
There's the map.
Oh, we're already at Necro Impulse.
Well, okay. Oh, it's you. The deadly doubler.
Just, you know, whatever you do this turn, it keeps happening. Sure. Worst case, that's like, you know, we spend half our power and then play a ton of fairies. Every skeleton is secretly 2 skeletons.
If every skeleton currently in the Union recruits just one other skeleton to the Union.
Okay, we draw cards. Okay, and then we want to go play as many cards as we can, so... $22, $23, $28, $29.
Cool.
All right. Okay.
The cleat,
And the boot.
the boot.
The duelist. Another tree card is... Like, we start with the tree liker, so I wanted to have
Yeah,
the
tree is cheap. You know, another Luna would also be pretty cool. Is there anything we'd want to mirror? Want another Lubel?
If we have 2 of these, that's like... Because the cards that Lubel generates can generate the tree, which can make more cards that
Right.
Lubel generates. That might just be the
Like,
most
of all
dangerous.
your, like, perform value when you do things, the amount of value that gets generated for each correct thing is kind of huge on Lubel. That Necrophonic card is
Yeah.
intense.
Bombs? It's yours, my friend. Roll.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna kind of keep what we have here. There's a lot of X cards in this. Sea Queen. Alright.
Want it?
Oh, it's you again.
Hello, but this time we have a new move.
Buddy, I don't think your luck is gonna be any better.
Yep, that's 3 attacks.
That's 3 attacks.
Okay. Let's play some fairies. Let's draw a bunch of cards. And let's, So we play the tree. We get 2 Necrofauna. Okay. They win both. That's fine that they gave block, but because 1 and 3 we're not always gonna get the roll.
Sure. Does the boot help with intangible?
Yes, you do 5 damage through boot.
Oh, gorgeous.
No. Ah. The tree wakes up. Okay, so that gets us a tree and a fairy. So then we play a Necrofauna. So get some more trees. Uh-huh.
Hmm. Pleasing Lion Admiral.
At the start of your turn, if you've played 15 cards, fetch this card and it costs 0.
That's pretty intense.
And the damage and block, it's +4 strength for your hand at that point. Yeah, okay.
Lion.
Alright, you should be making 2 trees.
Enhance your wolf. Wolf plus.
Alright. So we get to deal with our friend here.
Yeah, we have a strength down card. It's fine.
Yeah, it's true. We just get to ignore the problem, basically.
Yeah, we say like, okay, cool. You're at like +6 strength. These are excuses to play the -4 to you, +4 to me.
Our deck does contain the normal Iron Wave now.
Just a regular Iron Wave.
Okay. Give me your strength. Okay, down to 5. That's all we need.
There we go. Magic number.
All right. All right. All right.
Wish the nunchuck was on screen. God! One off for the Prince of Catacombs.
Combo stops.
It's okay. That just means we're gonna get it this turn. It's gonna be great.
All right, we got
lions.
we got infinite damage.
Yeah, changing the tree to be a skill rather than a power makes this fight way better.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting decision because on the other hand, we have there are reasons it
Sure.
wants to be the hey. Oh right, ice cream. So I'm gonna go ahead and then we're gonna hit you with this, and then we're gonna send you packing.
Okay. Strength up and regen are both buffs.
Yep.
I think it makes more sense as not a power because there's so many, like, when you play a power
Yeah.
type of things. It's sort of like the game doesn't expect you to generate as many powers, whereas it's more okay
With
with you generating skills and attacks.
Yeah. Ah, 3K emus. Thank you very much for the sub. And it's time, everybody. Another victory
Blade,
for
thank you.
another victory for fairies. Another victory for skeletons. Ah, good. The bet's already in on.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So yeah, time to place your bets. Where do you think this one's gonna land? Yeah, that's what we always do is try to. It's again the highest without going over. Price is Right rules on this. So I see the $1 Bob was picked after somebody had the 4. All right.
Bold.
That's a bold maneuver. Maybe it'll pay off. No one can say. All right, though. Looks like got a lot. All right, people have kind of a consensus around what they've
Yeah.
hit, which
Pretty sure you're over 1,000.
uh-huh.
Tied Tuesday with a 141. That seems a little.
Yeah, 141. It's a great raid. It's a low score choice for the.
Welcome.
But hello everybody. We're guessing what our score is going to be. So if you're just jumping in, random number above 500, just
yeah,
throw it in. You know, just anything and whatever number you think the score is going to be. 500 is base. So let's just throw out a number. 690, 690. All right, great. People have excellent taste. Yeah. And then once we do this, we're going to go ahead and do Act 4. 691. People are definitely all right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Brutal.
People are strong choices here. $1 Bob. All right. Good. All right. We're going to close here in a second. So final call for bets. All right. And with that,
this is way more combatant than usual.
Yeah.
This could go in any direction.
Okay. Here we go.
1293.
Oh god, this might be the closest to the 1312 we've had.
1250.
I see a 1250 from Kinetic Gibbon.
I do not see anything closer than that.
Yeah, Blazing Blade 1312 is closest, but it is closest without going over. We do Prices Right rules here, so Kinetic Gibbon.
Well, the 1300 from.
There's a 1300 from yes. As I scroll, yeah, I see it there. So, congratulations, and Melvin, thank you for gifting Freighter 5 a sub. Never been closer. All right. But yeah, thank you very much for the raid tie. And for those just joining, hello, everybody.
Thank you all for joining.
Yeah.
This is Slay the Spire, which Slyo here is an absolute expert genius at this game. So it's all you're in for a good time.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of mods. You can see the mod list here.
Oh, there's so many mods for this game. It's a beautiful thing when a game that's so good on its own also has such a creative mod community. There are a ton of downright excellent mods for this game, I'd say. Downright excellent.
Okay.
Ooh,
so I'm not seeing Chemex. Orange Pellets is a fine choice against the Heart. Letting you clear out.
It also gives us one more chance to find Chemical X.
And if we don't, I think we have a pretty good choice for a card.
Yeah. Backup.
Okay. So yeah, this mod I'm playing here is the Shadowverse mod. It's the second Shadowverse mod we've featured. The first one allowed you to choose one of the different classes from Shadowverse, the digital card game, and play as that. This one hands you 3 at random at the start, and you roll with that. So we had Fairy Circle for Forest, Quick Blader for Swords, and Undying Resentment for Shadows. And so we've gotten our skeletons, we've gotten our fairies. We've learned many facts. We've learned that fairies and skeletons share many traits.
Fairies and skeletons have brokered an agreement of peace and cooperation.
Yep.
This surprised some onlookers, but the fairies and the skeletons are both very happy with the arrangement. So you know what?
Yeah.
I love it. We're gonna celebrate it every year.
Okay, I get to start early with the Treant. So our first powers give us fairies at the start of turn, and then give us abilities when we play the Great Tree. When we play the Great Tree, we get given Necrofauna, which deals damage and then has a 1 in 3 chance to give us the Great Tree. Okay. Okay, there's our fairies. Blazing Lion in the hand.
It's not free, but it seems worth it.
Yeah. Because it's plus a lot of damage. Weaken back there, and then... Oh!
Yeah, that was your 10th.
That was buy 10, get 1 free. Alright.
Rare
We have our... over here.
instance of having energy after playing the X spell.
Okay. Nobody has positive strength in the... Oh, hey. If I play our fairies, and then that gives us upgraded fairy wisps.
Oh. That Fairy Wisp got a hold of some of the good stuff.
And then we can open up the skeletons. And finish it off with the Nightmare Tape here.
Outstanding.
Yep, these are...
Yeah, that sure is all 3 ninja tools?
Yeah.
Now, fairy tool.
Exhaust card. Tour guide. This puts a ton of attacks in your hand. We like having those. Okay. So, we have tungsten rods, so heartbeat doesn't touch us. It is so Lord Atomy here is only playable if we have 8 cards in hand. Yes! No! Wait. 4.
Nah, not close. Oh, but you have an energy potion.
Oh, well, yeah. So, alright, here we go.
Are we gonna send them packing?
So, remove all buffs from the target. Heartbeat is a buff, but invincible is untouchable.
Okay.
But we have taken out the heartbeat. You might think that doesn't do anything because, you know, we're immune to heartbeat. It does allow us to play the buffer card and not have it break, because it would break to heartbeat. It always does.
Yeah, buffer gets checked before tungsten rod and toy, I think.
Oh boy, if I just keep
I don't know the exact order.
if I just keep generating trees here. Yes, all right, cool, we got there.
Yes! Lord Atomy is satisfied.
Yep, and we're back up to 2 energy.
Go for it. Yeah, do it.
We're not gonna.
I mean, it's either that or like your 2
My 2
Wood of
brain.
Brambles, which is like, that's the responsible choice, is playing both of your Wood of Brambles. The irresponsible choice is Maiden into Necrofauna.
Because if we actually get handed... Okay, well, we're not...
Well, the spirit... Oh, that's next turn. My bad. If that was... Put it in your hand right now.
That did not apply Vuln. Anyway, we got Heartbeat.
The heart casts a spell of cause problems.
Okay, so we want to... Pluses. There's the Vuln. There's the weak. And now we can apply the tree and a fairy. And then...
Yeah? Yeah?
Oops,
What else?
All foxes. That's right, the 10-tail. All right, there we go. Invincible 2. Yeah, this is a class that does definitely deserve, I guess, from how powerful it is, like the perfect heart fight, you know? We're clearly
yeah, the class in general has a lot of power, and in particular it seems like Fairy plus Skeleton, as we keep saying, has a lot of overlapping benefits. And also the swordcraft stuff that, like, buffs your whole hand.
Yeah. All right, another victory for Fairies. Another
victory for Fairies and Skeletons.
Yeah, 3-turn heart, perfect 300, 300, 150. Like, having the game not use Shadowverse shenanigans back at you does make this kind of a cakewalk. Yeah, so the other Shadowverse mod replaced the heart fight with a different fight, and it was tuned against the power level of this class. So...
The Iron Wave!
Iron Wave. All right. $18.05. Yeah,
nice.
So we had the Beyond Perfect. We had 6 elites taken down without hits. 333 on the elite kills there.
Ascension 1 getting you exactly 69 points. Is that a... Yeah, that's because that's a percentage.
That's yep, 5%.
Nice.
So... Excellent.
We learned a lot.
Yeah. So that does conclude the run through of the this Shadowverse mod. I wanted to go ahead and give it 3 runs to get each of the classes in here. It has there's a few cards that didn't work as described. It's very high power. I wish there was a way to choose what 3 classes you could start with. But
yeah,
it's also
that would be nice.
But it's also very fun. Because this model has like 8 different classes, and they're all like full on, like, not only are they like fully crafted classes with like multiple different plans, they're also very good at having cross synergies. That's something I felt that was like really nifty, was like we were able to see a lot of cross synergies. So like for instance, Havencraft here, is about like temp HP and healing. And this is one of their powerful cards. Whenever you heal or get temp HP, 15 damage. Typical character mod, really in-depth, kind of OP. I would say more OP than usual. I find that on the average, character mods are not as OP as you would expect. But they're generally higher power than the base classes, but not like, you know, every run could just get there for free. This is very in-depth. One of the things that is very nifty about this is that, you know, we did a different Shadowverse mod, and you could see that both of these mods are trying very hard to like directly adapt the cards from the game itself. The best example I have of that is here in Forestcraft is the Rhinoceroach. The Rhinoceroach here is 5 times the number of cards you've played. In the previous Shadowverse mod, it was 4 times the number of cards you played. The tree is exactly the same as the tree was here, but it was a power, not a skill. But it did the same thing. It gave you tree, and if you had a tree, it cycled. Elf Song. This card was similarly. It gave you strength and dex. Well, this one just gives you strength and dex for fairies. So you can see a lot of theming that's kept between them. So, really like this one. There's a few, you know, knobs I would like to fix with like ability to choose what 3 you're using, but there's a lot of depth in it too. So, it's quite a fun one. But yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Medibot, for jumping on in.
Thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun. The Slay the Spire mod parade is always... We always learn something.
Yeah. And I've been doing this weekly for 2 years, and I'm not out of mods yet.
There are a lot of mods.
There's a lot of mods, and so we're continuing to check out more characters and add on more bits. We still have, you know, just looking here, we still have a lot of just very silly, you know, mods you might not expect. Here's a Bot and Kaidos mod we have sitting around. We've found a number of Arknights mods. We also have like.
People do like making Arknights mods for this.
It's true. Arknights is... I think we have 4 different Arknights mods, which makes it pretty heavy on the categories. We have Hayseed, which is just, you know, farming. There's a Magicka one. 100% orange juice. And where's the last one I wanted to... no, not this one. This one.
Maple Story.
The Maple Story one. So, there's a ton of different choices. Tohos are the ones that are the most, to the point where, like, when I play those, I play with the Gensokyo mod on, and I think I have something like 20 of those that we've gone through. But yeah, if you want to catch more, you can always follow, see when I go live, subscribe, you get the cool skulls and slimes. But if you're just here having a good time, A+, that's great. So yeah, no Sunday stream tomorrow. I am gonna be out, but Morrowind on Monday, some more cards on Tuesday, and Dragon Warrior Wednesday are all going to be there as normal. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna send you over to Kaz. Kaz is playing through Hades, which...
Ooh, that's... Oh, he's got a good style there.
Yeah. So,
stick around for that.
So, yeah,
why don't you?
Go set that up. Yeah. more exciting with the announcement that was on Thursday as well. So yeah, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.